30 and flirty, baby.
Shout out to episode 30. I think my entire
dang.
life revolves around making dumb jokes and
absolutely. Yeah, it's your existence.
what's
You'd be right.
And now
You
so
do
many
be
of
right.
them.
Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. I think the words that I uttered when I called Rocio after I landed it was that I feel so high. Like, this is probably how being high feels. Like, it felt so surreal because.
All right, so we're back after a dope equipment malfunction. My mic decided that it hates me for a living, so
What's new in your guys' life besides me?
Nothing.
So David is
That's
lying.
not true.
David is absolutely
Not
lying
true.
out of his ass. Hey yo, boom, boom, boom. Welcome back to episode 30 of the Unboxing Light podcast. We are actually an award-winning podcast.
Let's go.
Dang.
If you are unaware,
Ooh.
we have our very own Reddit thread called Unboxing Light Podcast, and our second upload of it got an award.
it's called a
And
subreddit, you boomer.
Who other than that but Cameron? Cameron gave us an award.
Let's
we are now an
go.
award-winning
Yeah.
podcast. Let's fucking go.
The Wholesome
Like it.
Award
Let's
graciously
fucking go.
on
Thank
the top
Cameron
10.
for giving us this award.
Graciously.
It's such an honor.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, it's an honor. Thank you for letting us stay in your presence. It's very much appreciated, and I
Yeah.
learn
Yes.
everything from you.
Yes,
So,
Go follow us
Mhm.
on. Go add yourself to our page on r/Unboxing Mac Podcast. We're frequenting different Reddit forums. You might see us on there. So
you might see us in the
Yeah.
streets. Yeah, we're trying to get some engagement
Mhm.
going,
Yeah.
and I guess we're shitting on McDonald's on there. That comment got a lot of upvotes.
Yeah.
But yeah, go check us out on Reddit. We're everywhere. So yeah. With
Yeah.
that out of the way, we are going to be discussing.
Wait, Trevor, who are we?
I said the Unboxing Light podcast.
No, who am I? Who is the guy below me?
Oh,
Who's the guy next to me? I don't know which frame I'm in actually,
I
but
forgot. I'm not the host. Yes, I am a co-host. My name is Trevor. Beside me, in my life and in my podcast and everywhere in between, no pause, is Alex.
hey, what's going on, everybody? No pause on that
Hey.
whatsoever.
Cameron,
what's going on, everybody?
and my baby boy David.
30 and flirty, baby.
Shout out to
Hey.
episode 30. I didn't think we would
Goddamn.
make it this far, honestly, but we lit.
Okay.
I
It's
did.
fucking lit out here.
Oh, jeez. Come on now.
I'm choking.
I was
This
gonna
is
say.
one of
guys.
very, very many milestones for us. Very,
Mhm.
very minimal, but we like to
Yes.
celebrate here.
Thank you.
So, with that out of the way, we're gonna talk about some PS5 impressions.
Yeah.
I recently got a PS5. We're gonna
Finally.
talk about some. Yeah, finally, after 3.5 months of grinding, we're gonna talk about some things that Alex and I noticed during our next generation shenanigans that we did. We're also going to be discussing some Battle Royale stuff and just general updates on our life. So if any of that sounds enticing to you, please stick around. We have a great episode lined up for you. So with that out of the way, I want to reenact. This is going to be different, a different tradition for me. So I want to reenact the E3 1995 keynote speech, and it's very brief. It's funny as shit. So back then, the Sega Saturn and the PlayStation 1 were just being revealed, and the Sega went first as a company to announce their new console, and they had a price point of $400 at the time.
My
So
God.
PlayStation came out, and I think the guy's name is Steve Race. He was the president at the time for whatever they were doing. He came out on stage and he was basically introduced saying, "Hey, we're gonna have a brief presentation of our new console, and I want to reenact it. So let me show you real quick." So here, let's see.
Okay.
I'm gonna reenact it for y'all.
Oh my goodness. All right, so
Wow.
This is the whole thing. So.
Viewers.
if you're
I'm
listening on an
gonna-
audio platform and you have the ability to switch to YouTube to see what the fuck is going on right now, because I have no idea, you should definitely do that.
So here.
But rip audio listeners on this demonstration. But anyway, we love you.
I gotta take off my headset, but I'll be right back.
All right. Okay. Bye. What is happening? All right. I have
live and in person. This is. Oh.
Okay, there he is. All right.
$2.99.
Dang.
And that was the presentation of, you said, the PS1.
Yeah, the PlayStation 1 was revealed. That it's called
just called the PlayStation.
It's just called the PlayStation. It's famously known as the price heard around the world. And it's basically them just undercutting them by $100, saying the PlayStation is only $300 instead of the Sega Saturn. But there's a video on YouTube that you can find if you look up E3 1995 Sony press conference or whatever, and it's literally just him walking up to the podium with his little clipboard or whatever, and he just says $2.99, and then he walks off the stage, and that's it. It's like the biggest mic drop of all fucking time.
What a move, man!
Yeah, that's amazing.
I thought it was pretty fitting for what we're going to talk about today. So that was fun as hell.
Gaming history. I didn't know that. I didn't even know E3s went back that far. Wow.
E3 I think started in 1993, if I'm correct. I could be mistaken, but it's very it's been around for a while.
Was its inception? Do you know? I mean, I'm asking. I'm treating you like the E3 expert now that you've brought this up.
I used to watch. I mean, I've watched this guy named Scott the Woz, and he has like videos dedicated to each E3. So I know a little bit about it.
I was going to say, did it start, because it's Electronics Entertainment Expo, right? Hence E3. Yep. Did it start off as video games, or was it also like just random? Was it exclusively video games is what I'm saying? Was there like other random bullshit?
There might have been other random bullshit, but the focus was always video games.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's dope.
Because it started in 95, right?
I don't know. I don't think it did. I think it might have started before that, but I could be totally wrong.
Well, anyway.
That's cool, though.
That's something I missed during the pandemic for sure, was E3 this summer.
E3.
I think
we got a little dose of it. Each company did their own E3.
They did
really nice. I remember, dude, being on the edge of my seat trying to see all the fucking PlayStation games they were announcing at that day when I was blowing up the fucking the group chat.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, these days E3 is something that's kind of getting phased out. Like companies doing their own thing, or leakers revealing information, so you already know what they're gonna say. Like
leakers,
there's excitement.
Yeah, I'd hesitate to say phased out. I mean, there's always going to be a call for that sort of pageantry one way or another, I think. But maybe not in its it's in its descending years. But what do you think?
Yeah. I'm saying like they didn't even do it this year. Like it's that type of.
They canceled a convention during a pandemic. I don't think that's
the convention itself. The convention itself didn't.
Every time.
The convention itself didn't occur, but the companies that sponsor that and actually go to those things did their own.
Yeah, they did. Obviously,
like Microsoft had its own showcase. You know, they're still doing it.
Yeah, PR is not going to take the year off just because a third-party convention doesn't exist anymore. Obviously, All right.
Yeah, no wonder.
Anyway,
the actual concept of going to a place and being there and have all these companies present at once is something that's cool. Like they get that week.
Yeah, because I wonder if they'll still start doing their own thing or whatever. We'll see from now.
Yeah, like a PlayStation showcase or like a Xbox convention or whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But anyways, to move on from our next tradition, Alex, you want to give us your joke of the week, baby?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Or joke of the episode? I'm never going to get out of
I was going to say, we're going to keep on just saying of the week, even though we upload twice a week now.
Even though we upload twice a week.
Yeah.
Shut up.
This is the daddy joke of all daddy jokes.
Yandu, is that you?
So I had a friend talk to me.
I have a dad hat on,
I had a friend talk to me the other day. He says, okay, so when does a joke become a dad joke? I said, when it becomes apparent.
Ooh. Nice one. Nice one.
I think I liked your other one, though.
Some nutty wordplay there, my guy.
The well one was amazing.
It was, but I like this one too.
That one's good.
I like the whole meme of fathers realizing their like significant other, their wife, whatever, is pregnant because they start inadvertently making dad jokes.
Yeah.
I think my entire life revolves around making dumb jokes and
absolutely. Yeah, it's your existence.
Would be right.
And now
You
so
do
many
be
of
right.
them.
Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it.
And now
Yeah.
so many of them are recorded in the annals of the internet
in the archives.
forever.
In the
Mhm.
archives for Jerry to go and look, or Terry, that was his name. Anyways, I'm spoiling.
Anyways,
All right.
all right.
I'll
Who
head,
is
I'll
next?
head next. And I'll let David cap it off.
Okay.
So this is another quiz question
Cap it
fact, as I
Okay.
do every once in a while, and I'll ask each of you in turn. The question is, how long do you think the dashed white lines are on the highway? Like
How long?
from front to end, how many feet in length do you think those dashed white lines are
Oh,
that separate lanes on the highway?
So this is. I know it's gonna be what I don't think, but I would guess from looking at it, they're like 1 foot. Like,
Okay.
you're
yeah,
definitely
I feel like they
incorrect
seem-
on that
I
one.
know, I know.
They definitely seem longer when you're driving by, but
Hmm.
I would say 3 feet.
3 feet. Okay.
My initial guess was 5.
Okay. Is that your
Go
final
ahead.
guess?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
So in the study that they conducted, I believe it was Ohio State. I might be getting that wrong, but they took 400 college students and they did this study, and everyone, the most common answer was between 2 to 4 feet at most.
Hmm.
The lines are actually 10 feet long.
Oh my
Holy
god!
shit!
Yeah.
I thought I was going overboard
and
with
they
5.
have 30 feet of space between them. So we are the average of perceiving that is that
Yeah.
the white dash lines are by law 10 feet long with 30 feet of space between each of them. So yeah,
Because if they're any smaller, you wouldn't be able to see them.
I would have guessed right in the same vein as you guys. I probably would have guessed like 3 feet, something like that. So yeah,
Yeah, I think I went 5.5, and then I took it down because I thought that was too hard or too
Yeah.
much.
so 10 feet
So-
long.
Way to make me feel like just an average guy.
Hey, sometimes it's okay to be like everyone else.
Hey, man.
That's the human
Yeah.
experience. Finding
We are all so
finding
alike.
likeness within each other.
There you
Facts.
go.
That's why Reddit is so great. Check us out on Reddit if we haven't already said that.
/Unboxing Life podcast.
You'll
Yeah,
definitely get a
yeah.
response. So please.
You will absolutely get a response. You'll probably
Yes.
get 7.
I'm gonna get 7 responses.
You'll
Well,
probably get me hitting an emoji a couple times, and then you'll get a real response.
Yeah, true.
And then probably an edit because I said some flagrant shit. But anyways.
All right, give us the track
All
of the
right.
episode.
Track of the episode, guys, is
Wepisode.
Enemigos Ocultas. I hope I'm
Okay.
saying that right.
That
Oh,
was pretty
snap.
solid.
By
Enemigos Ocultas?
Osuna.
By
Which-
Osuna.
There's
Osuna.
like 10
Which
dudes on
this
that
is-
track.
Like
What is
there's
that?
there's like 50 freaking dudes on this track.
know.
It
That's
is
all eyes
the
on
first
me.
track
That's the Spanish all eyes on me.
of yeah,
Sorry.
kind of, I guess. It's the first track of ENOC by Osuna, which Alex had his #1 album of on our list, which
Of
I
last
listened to. I listened to the album.
Did you?
Recently.
How'd you feel about it?
Yeah, and I liked it a lot. The first track
Dope.
is like an 8-minute freaking banger. It's insanely long,
Dang.
but it's like unbridled banger alert, my guy. So
Violin,
Okay.
bro. The strings.
yeah, dude, the strings indeed. It was
And everybody's on it. There's so many people.
yeah. I was like, when is this gonna end? But then I didn't want it to because it kept just switching up and doing crazy things. And then yeah, I mean, I really enjoy the album. It's pretty long, but check this one out, I guess, to try to get into it or just to
Dope.
bump that, my guys.
Dope. What
That's a
Yeah,
what
low
was
really-
it? Can you repeat it for us, you gringo?
Enemigos Ocultas.
That's pretty
By
solid.
Osuna.
Yeah.
That was very
Okay.
that was very white of you, but that was pretty solid.
Yeah,
Dope.
I know. That's tough. Yeah, guys.
That's
but,
tough.
Yeah, so yeah, no, I just wanted to say I checked out the freaking album. I'm gonna check out Future Nostalgia soon, but I thought it was
Please do.
Yes, as one should. Yes.
Actually, you know
Yes.
what? We're canceling
so
everything we're
excited to
going to
hear
talk
your-
about. This is now just a future nostalgia listening party. That's what we're doing
perfectly
right
fine.
now. We're
If
dropping.
only we could
Actually,
do
we should do that tonight as a sidebar.
should.
But anyway,
I would be totally fine with that. But anyways,
David's track.
what'd you say,
What?
Alex?
I said that would be very disrespectful to David's track.
If
Yeah.
we
if we just started talking about
if
the
we
other
just
album,
started talking about the other
Yeah.
album, yeah, that makes sense.
No, yeah.
So
Don't.
anyway.
I mean, I'm just getting into a little bit of reggaeton, and I thought this was. I mean, it's mostly reggaeton. There's a few trap songs, and I thought it was a great album and a new experience for me. So I'm gonna listen to it some more.
Dope.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right.
Well, with that out of the way,
PS
let's
fanboy.
just jump straight into it. Yes, sir.
So
should I show
you
my, look at,
you had
so,
been trying
I've
for
recently
ages and
converted
ages.
to PlayStation.
Yep.
If you
Right.
can see. That basically came, I was an Xbox fanboy for the longest time. Not because I liked Xbox, but just because that was where all my friends were. But I recently switched over to PS4, and when the games showcase came out, I think it was like September, like mid-September or whatever, I was very hyped and I wanted to jump ship, and I ended up doing that. It took me 3.5 months to grab a PS5 after it was up for pre-order. I think the words that I uttered when I called Rocio after I landed it was that I feel so high. Like, this is probably how being high feels. Like, it felt so surreal because like I was laying in my bed. It was like 10:58 and I'm on my phone, and I was following this guy named Wario64, and he puts out a whole bunch of price alerts and all that kind of stuff so you can like try and get it. And I had been trying for like 3.5 months, like I said, and he just casually sends out a tweet that says PS5 at Amazon at 11 a.m. and I clicked it, and it brings you to a screen that you can add to cart, and then it'll say, it's unavailable or whatever. So it did that like 50 times. I shit you not. It took me like 50 tries. I kept closing the tweet and reopening it and everything. And then it happened. Like I added it to cart, and then it gave me the review and place order tab. I hit that, and it was it. That was it. It was done. It was like a 6-second transaction for $545.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was the quickest I've ever spent any kind of money like that.
Yeah, I remember asking you like, what did you get rush shipping or whatever? You're like, I don't fucking know. I just hit buy. Like, I was like, I just hit lock that shit in. They could have selected like $1,000 teleport to house shipping option, and you would have just hit the fucking button. Like,
I got it. I think I bought it on a Tuesday, and it came on a Saturday, so it wasn't that bad. And I dusted my entertainment system, and I promptly put that shit on. I was blaring Wu-Tang at the time, and we were just having a vibe. But I guess I just wanted to give my impressions.
Yes.
My
what have you played on it so far? Yeah.
So yeah, my the first game I played on it was Astro's Playroom, which is like a 4-hour venture into like the PS5 hardware, and you're like this little cute. His name is Astro. And he jumps, and he has lasers that come out of his feet, and he's got like a really digitized face, and he makes little cute expressions, and it's the cutest fucking thing ever. And he runs like this, it's cute as shit. But it's basically meant to be a showcase for the controller and what it's capable of doing. There's an entire level dedicated to you doing this, to climb, and like using the touchpad to roll a ball around, all that kind of good shit. The controller, like I felt like the controller was definitely going to be overhyped for me, like no matter how good the haptic feedback was. But I think it's about as advanced as you're going to get with vibration. Like like just walking around ice, like ice levels, it's so like pinpoint and minute vibrations that you can feel, and like it changes by the surface that you're on. It's incredible, and I don't know how they do it, but.
Dang.
The one that interested me for the haptic feedback the most was the idea that like you can feel like you're pulling back a bowstring and stuff
trigger,
like that, or a trigger. So you should definitely some of the weaponry is bow and arrow in Last of Us, right? Yeah, I want you to replay that and fucking come on the mic and be like, yo.
Well, there were times where like it was doing the adaptive trigger thing, and I didn't know I wasn't pulling hard enough because it wasn't doing anything.
Oh, interesting.
And like they give you a bow, and like there's a sequence in Astro's Playroom where you have to shoot things, and like I picked up the bow and I like aimed it, and then I wasn't pulling hard enough for it to release, and I was just like, what the fuck is happening? And then I pulled it, and I was like, oh shit! It goes even further. Like,
oh, that's crazy.
It was
so like you hit a wall basically, and then you have to push past it.
You have
that's cool
to like it's like a trigger pull, like a weighted trigger pull. It's crazy.
That's
so like if like for example, if Cameron's saying like to replay Last of Us, like how would that work? Because is it like, I know it's built into the remote, but they have to like make the game.
They have to code it like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not
like
retroactively.
So unless there's like an update for Last of Us, would it work or would it?
They would.
would
They
it-
would just have to. They would have to tinker behind the scenes to make that happen. But
Right.
the whole community is just hoping that they don't like forget this, and it's not just a gimmick.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, Call of
that
Duty
would
already
blow.
did it. Like if I upgraded to the PlayStation 5 Call of Duty copy, it would have adaptive triggers for each one, and
Oh, wow.
each gun would have its own different weight pool. It's ridiculous.
That's surprising.
That's
Wow.
What is
crazy.
the upgrade like for Call of Duty?
It's literally just like more frames per second and like better lighting and all that kind of shit. It's not worth it.
But how are they doing the price point? Like, are they charging you more a certain amount?
Yeah,
upgrade?
the PlayStation, like if you already have the disc, it's only a $10 upgrade. I think the PlayStation 5 game is like $70, which they did up it for a couple games. Sackboy is still $60, I think, but Demon Souls is $70. The Miles Morales game is $50. So it's a really weird price point that they have going.
It is
But-
weird.
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out in the future.
Yeah.
I'm all for giving them more money if the games reflect that price.
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was my first platinum on there. I platinumed it in like 4 hours, which was pretty crazy. And then I played I just finished the Spider-Man Remastered game that came with Miles Morales, which was a ball of fun.
Dang.
And now I'm gonna go to Miles Morales soon. I'm doing the DLC, which I never got to. So there's a lot to play, and I've just scratched the surface. But
Dope.
impressions wise, I think it's absolutely worth the money. I think just the loading screens alone, you can quite literally boot up the console and be on the game from a cold boot in 30 seconds. Like the most that it takes, the most time that it takes is for the console to actually boot up. Once you're in it and you hit Spider-Man Remastered, you're playing in 5 seconds.
Yeah, I've seen videos of that. It's fucking
absolutely
nutty.
incredible.
Yeah.
So that alone is worth the $500 for me. The controller feels much more weighty than the PS4 variant, which I'm very thankful for.
Yeah.
The 3D audio, I haven't gotten a chance to really notice much of a difference. My headset sounds pretty fine, so I'm not really a big audiophile in terms of that, but I definitely, the one thing I do wish is that they had like a dedicated community tab, because they don't have one that's like Xbox-esque. Where you can like scroll over to the community tab and you'll see like all the achievements that your friends unlocked and like clips and stuff. Yeah. But I am excited for y'all to if David and Cameron and Alex, if y'all get a PS5, we can you can be in a party and you can stream to someone. Like you can literally just watch me play.
Yeah, the content
And-
sharing.
Yeah, it's cool as fuck.
That's cool. That's like a feature Discord had that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool integration. Because I've tried a PS5 out a little bit, and I didn't get as much experience as you, but I definitely can attest to the controller thing. I'm not used to the PlayStation controllers, but it was easy to it felt nice, and then the crazy
What did you
vibration.
play?
Astro's Playroom, and then
Okay.
a little bit of the Spider-Man Remastered too. So, and Astro's Playroom was showing off the vibration of feeling it was raining on you, or like the
Yep.
wind and stuff. It was
It's so
definitely
cool.
really cool. Yeah, so
How did you feel about Astro's Playroom?
I liked it a lot. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I guess I played more Spider-Man, but
Spider-Man was
already
fun
out.
as shit too.
yeah. That's cool to hear. I mean, I'm definitely planning on getting in the future. And
Good.
man, there's so much for me to catch up on from Sony.
Yeah, and that's the best part is that you get so many free, you get so many great blockbuster titles for free just for having a subscription. Like you can play Persona 5, you can play Uncharted 4, all that good shit.
Yeah, that is the best part for me. Yeah, for sure. It'd be great.
I have been tragically broke a few times in my life, and this is definitely one of those times in which it is an utter tragedy, my lack of disposable income at the moment. So
I guess I'm not gonna get it that soon. Yeah, I gotta watch my money too.
Yeah.
It's only going to get better with time. So it's not like you have to be I'm just a very early adopter. So I just I'm not going to experience anything that you guys aren't going to.
Exactly.
It's going to get better.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is that's why I'm not worried about it. Obviously, I want to, you want to be an early adopter. You want to be able to jump into that new experience and experience it as much as possible for as long as possible, whatever. But exactly like you said. Like, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna play the entire Last of Us series. I'm gonna play every Spider-Man game. I'm gonna play Horizon Zero Dawn, like all this bullshit. So and all the new games that are coming out in the interim.
just next year. Like, there's Deathloop, there's Ratchet and Clank, there's the Horizon Zero Dawn sequel, there's the God of War sequel. Just those
God
four
of War too. Yep.
Yeah, God of War is incredible.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely worth the money this year.
If they if they wouldn't, because why would they? But imagine if they remastered RDR2 for it. How gorgeous! How gorgeous!
I feel like
they definitely.
I think they will add like a patch to it. I think because it's still locked at 30 frames, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I can see them doing that eventually. Yeah, because it'll take like 8 years till GTA 6 anyway.
For sure, like another 8 years. I don't think we're getting GTA 6.
It'll be a release title for the PS7.
Yeah.
God,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's super.
Yeah, because you get to enjoy that GTA 5 remastered.
Yeah. No, if y'all could stop playing GTA 5 so they could have incentive to make the new fucking game, that'd be
buying
great.
shark cards.
Put the fucking controller down. Get the fuck off the game, man. It's 8 years.
Stop buying shark cards. I will say though, the new patch, the Cayo Perico, is actually pretty fun. So.
Oh god.
I will say
that.
Man.
I
played that. That was the first time. Shout out Kevin if you're listening. The first time I actually like. Ran through an entire experience like that, start to finish, like on release. Like the night it released, we figured everything out. You have to buy a whole ass fucking submarine because of course you do. Yeah. And so I had $4 mil just left over and from Twitch Prime shit. They literally just give you free money. And so I bought like the $2 million submarine. We like. You get on it, you have your whole planning party, and you do all the setups and all the bullshit, and then you go raid an island, like a mansion on an island. So that was pretty cool and pretty fun, and we did it in one night, and it was fun. So yeah, shout out Kev.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Shout out Sir Sims a lot.
So yeah, but yeah, please, just Rockstar, GTA 6, please.
Yeah, like
I'm begging you.
Don't even talk to Rockstar. Talk to these fucking rabid fans that continue to play this game that's 8 years old now.
Gotta talk to himself, man. Gotta look at the man.
Gotta look at the man in the mirror, like you said. Yeah. God damn.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe
I still have fun on.
Game.
You get some new games on your dick.
No way. That was dope.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
So I have some very positive thoughts on PlayStation 5, but there is one thing that is there's a large caveat to this. I don't know. It's not a PlayStation thing. It's more of just gaming in general. So I don't know if y'all are that cultured or not, but back then, way back then, like a decade ago, when Black Ops 1 was a thing, you could literally turn on your controller, and you would have a buddy right there on the couch. Pause. And you would hit X. You would be in a multiplayer lobby. You would hit X, and there's a second player right there. You can play online together instantly.
Yep.
Instantly. No batteries required. No friend required. You could just play by yourself with 2 controllers. Nowadays, I don't know when this was enacted, but you have to have a current and paid for subscription.
Yep.
For Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus in order to play split screen online.
Wow.
With someone else. It is bullshit.
I was trying to play zombies on Cold War with my brother, just offline. Like literally offline split screen, and I could not figure out how to add the second controller. I tried for like half an hour. I was like, why is there no way to just play fucking split screen zombies offline? Like what like I created a guest account, I did all this bullshit, and like it's like nah.
You can't. It's not enough. You have to pay. We were on the fucking main screen of Cold War. We hit the square button that says play local, and then we went to a fucking lobby, and then it still wanted us to have a fucking account. I'm just like, are you serious? Like, bruh, why?
Hat off,
dude.
Yeah.
He said no cap, quite literally.
No cap. Fuck these companies, man.
Yeah, man, it's pretty infuriating. The state of, I mean, we talked about this at one point or another. The state of Call of Duty in fucking 2020, now 2021, is abysmal. Like I don't know how the game behaves this terribly, and that the menus. It took them literally like a month and a week or more to implement being able to join your friends on cross-platform. Like literally for a month, Trevor could not join or I couldn't join Trevor's invites or his lobbies. Like joining or accepting invites didn't work. He had to join me. And it's like, how is that the case? Like, how is it this fucked up after crossplay has been a thing for like a couple of years now, like pretty solidly implemented, and like. It's literally disgusting. It's fucking game breaking. Honestly, awful. It's really annoying.
There was like 7 studios that were behind that game, and it's a complete catastrophe.
It actually
on all fronts.
Hey, listen, it's games as a service, so you keep playing, and eventually,
we paid for the beta.
Yeah,
paid for the beta.
We really
exactly
did.
what happened.
Yeah.
So we knew what we were getting into, but I could not fathom the idea that Alex and I could not play together. That was fucking insane.
They wanted my freaking birthday. They wanted to know where I lived. Like,
like we were gonna do it. We were like, all right, let's just
make
an account real quick. Let's just make a free trial, and it wasn't worth the effort.
Yeah.
So we just went and played a different game.
Yeah,
messed up, man.
Shout out to Nintendo. I can freaking press one button, connect it to my thing, and we could have people playing.
Yeah,
together.
Easy as hell.
Who knew in 2021 that you could play on the same device with multiple
online
people?
together? Like you can play Smash together online, no problem.
Xbox staring at Nintendo Xbox staring at Nintendo like Player 2. I've never heard of him.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. That's another thing. Mario Kart. We were playing Crash Team Racing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first impressions. It's pretty. It's cool. It's a cool game. They got cool maps.
It's cool. It's very difficult. Yeah, it's very difficult.
The drifting.
We were getting our ass kicked. The drifting is crazy hard. Like. I'd have to get more into it to understand the mechanics of it, but it's definitely not a pick up and play game.
That's on the the PlayStation, right? Is Crash Team Racing?
Yeah. I want to say on Xbox as well.
I want to say that was the first. I want to say when I got my PS2 for Christmas, like fucking years and years ago. That was the game that we got with it, was Crash Team Racing, and it was in I think I talked about this on like the video games episode or whatever, but it was in like a plastic CD case. It wasn't in like a rectangular like game case. It was just like a normal CD case that you would expect to find a fucking album in.
That's how the PlayStation 1 games were. They were just CD holders, which was
and then I think
so jank.
Yeah,
how the fuck did that even make it past the marketing plan?
That's funny because
at some point during PS2 they transitioned to the rectangular
the DVD
boxes.
cases.
Yeah.
What were you saying, David?
I was saying it's funny you talk about like that being such an early game was Crash, because I still remember when I had to be like 7 and I had the original Xbox and I was getting like, we were at Best Buy and I think it was like I was getting like my second game ever, and I had a choice between Crash Bandicoot or this like licensed Scooby-Doo game.
Oh,
yo, that's Scooby-Doo game.
I got the Scooby-Doo
I've played
game,
that.
yeah.
I've played that. I guarantee you I've played that Scooby-Doo game. Yeah. I actually have a story. We went there. There was a story that I maybe told before where we went with several other families. Like it was my family and like 4 other families. We rented this mansion in fucking North Carolina. So like split the cost for the weekend. And like, and it was like on the multiple floors, like huge mansion, had an elevator, like all this bullshit. Like we're like 7 years old. This is the coolest thing in the freaking world. Like this is nothing like we've ever experienced or lived in or whatever. And so I remember it had like a home theater system. It had like a proper movie theater with like row seating and whatever. And we were able to hook up a PS2 to the home theater and play that Scooby-Doo game. And I cannot remember what it's called. I don't know if you remember what it's called, but I have a very specific memory about it like that.
Oh, wow.
That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
You just unlocked a memory I didn't know I had.
You went with the Scooby-Doo one?
Yeah, man. Now it's a classic to me. But
it is classic.
Yes, dude. You could like hit people at Scooby-Doo with your head, and like Shaggy would just be bouncing everywhere. I remember certain things. Yeah, dude. And then I think I couldn't beat it at the time. My sister and I tried to beat it for so long. Shout out to my sister. And then shout out Kaylin. And then years later, I come back and beat the game on my own. I return a man where I was once a boy.
Fuck Sekiro.
Yeah, I know. That's the real test.
Soulsborne, never heard of him.
Yeah. So
jumping right into it. Speaking of classic games, the return of a battle royale for Cameron and I has resurrected.
I'm not calling Apex a classic game. Get out of here. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, we picked up Apex Legends recently and having a lot of fun with it. The reason why we didn't play it so much at the inception of the game like 2 years ago is because it was forced trios. So you couldn't play just duos. You had to play with another random.
Yep.
But since then they have added duos obviously as a permanent mode, and it's pretty fun.
And as a duo who had at the height of fun Fortnite before it became a mansion building contest, around season 3, season 4, Trevor and I logged over 100 duo wins on that game.
Yeah, we grinded that for sure.
We love the us against the world vibe of a battle royale or a game like that. So it's when it was forced trios and we're just like our trio just keeps on going down and the game felt like clunky, and I mean, like, I was about to say unfinished, but that's definitely the wrong word. I mean, I just didn't really like the weapon systems. I was a huge fan of Titanfall. I'm a huge fan of Titanfall.
And it's in the Titanfall universe.
All right, so we're back after a dope equipment malfunction. My mic decided that it hates me for a living, so but it seems to be okay now. It gets
paid to do that.
So ideally, I won't cut out again, and we won't have to do that shit again. So sorry for the vicious jump cut, but we're back. I believe I was in the middle of talking about how much I love the Titanfall universe, and that was something that drew me to Apex when it first came out and everything. And that I like the guns and everything, but I don't know. When it first came out, like we said, it just didn't feel great. The looting system wasn't as clean as, Fortnite and everything like that. So it felt like it was going to take me more effort to get into and to be competitive and like actually win games than I actually wanted to put into it and had fun playing it. But then, like Trevor said, we came back to it and now we're having a good time. So Trevor can pick back up from there.
We won a game last night, like our first or second game that we played of the night yesterday, where we were like kitted the fuck out and we were like ready to go to war, and homeboy died to the storm and it just said you are the champion, and we're just like
God.
It was fun. He took a shot at us and I was like we were running across this field like going with the final zone, and I was like, can he make it from where he is to the zone? And then it just goes, you are the champion. I was like, all right, I fucking guess. Like, we were ready for war, and then he just dies to the storm.
That's dope. Yeah, I always enjoyed Apex more than Warzone.
Warzone is so trash. Oh my god, it's
I don't support
the epitome of camping. It is so ass.
You don't support, bro. Warzone is like.
I'm largely kidding. Solos is definitely a rougher experience than quads, because when you actually get to play with people, and then you get like big battles and stuff like that. But I don't know. You said that you thought it was the worst one you've ever played. And I think that's definitely not the case. I think I like it. I liked it better than well, I mean, now I'm having fun on Apex again, I guess. But
I've played Fortnite, I played Warzone, I played Blackout, and I played Apex. Yeah. Warzone is the worst. Blackout. Yeah, Warzone is easily the worst for me. Like, it's not even close.
Damn. All right.
I haven't played a ton, but I like Apex maybe the most. But.
And it's not to say that Call of Duty can't make a great battle royale, because I love Blackout. Like, Blackout was so much fun for a while. So
we did have some fun on that,
yeah. But we're tearing ass on Apex right now, and hopefully it don't fall off with a game. We can actually enjoy it for a couple months.
Nice,
But besides our nerdy gaming talk, I wanted to give some great news. I interviewed for 2 different jobs like 3 weeks ago, and I actually landed one of them. So I should be starting my new job in about 2 weeks, I'm assuming. And I'm very excited for it. I am very excited to move out of my house and get my own spot. That's the goal. I want to try and move out by the end of March, I'm thinking. I want to get acclimated to the job first before I move. I don't know, honestly, because I have a really bad setup here. My desk is really not accommodating in terms of space or ergonomically.
I mean, like you said, your laptop is on your bed right now. So
I don't have the greatest of space to operate in any capacity. So I may just end up moving like mid start of my new job, but it's very exciting. I have my degree and I'm taking my first steps as a professional analyst, which is great. So I'm very happy.
Yes.
Yay, Trevor. Let's go.
This is the American dream.
There you go.
It's 4-day work weeks as well, so we don't have to switch our podcast days. I only work Monday through Thursday, which is great.
Very
and
nice.
I'll be telecommuting. So
Oh, there you go. Cool. Nice.
Excited.
Hey,
what's new in your guys' life besides me?
Nothing.
So David is lying. David is absolutely lying out of his ass. So David courted a female.
I thought we were gonna end it after your work though.
No, David courted a female.
Yes, I was gonna say life is
Why?
You said courted a female. It's like, yes, my man is now. He's now. It is the winter. It is cuffing season. My man Dave Vision has become cuffed. He is off the market. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, sorry me. Yeah. Honestly, like I played around for too many years, and I just didn't get to tap it. So
yeah.
How about you guys break up in like a year or two, and you're more mature?
Shut up.
Not looking good for you. I don't know. Man.
More sexually mature by the time I get to you.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Jesus Christ! Just hang out all his laundry. My God. All right.
Anyways, can you tell us the young lady's name?
Jordan. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
Shout out.
He's a real ladies man.
She starts. She's watched and listened to a good amount of the podcast already. So
that's awesome.
No, yeah, man.
Hi, Jordan.
Hi. Hey, Jordan.
What's
How
up?
you doing?
Hi, Boo.
Hey,
Boo.
Hey, Boo. Oh, is that your pet name for her? That's your designated pet name?
I'm trying out different ones. Boo, Bae, Babe.
Okay, yeah, I can't roll with Bae.
I mean, Bae is kind of just funny. Huh?
Why are you pointing at Jumpman?
Oh, you're pointing at Jordan?
Oh.
Hey, oh, my goodness.
Yeah. God.
Jordan,
them boys up to something.
Oh, my goodness. In which we continue to have the cheesiest puns and jokes on this show. So,
David
yeah,
up to something. Woo!
So, it is a big time.
I just spent like 3 or 4 weeks. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We might
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, you're right. We'll cut that.
Did you just
let me do that.
Did you just actually dox her ass?
I didn't dox her. No one's gonna fucking know where she is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
They know I live there. Yeah. So.
But yeah. Moral of the story is we got two bachelors and two taken men on the podcast now.
Taken men.
What's
his so my couple name, I have a couple. One was Rover, ROVOR. Another one was Tosillo. That was my favorite. Tosillo.
That's your clan tag on Modern Warfare and bullshit, yeah.
And then the one I'm rolling with now is Trio.
Trio.
Yeah. So what's your amalgamation name?
We've gone with Javid so far, but it's
okay.
I feel like it could get.
I don't like that.
Get to. You don't like it? Nah, I like it, but we can get to something crazy, man. I'm sure.
Dorden.
Dorden. I thought of that too. Dorden.
It's a little. It's a little less.
Hers is kind of hard.
Yeah, I was thinking like Javen,
David.
Yeah, Javen. All right. I like
Javen.
I don't know.
Javid.
Oh, Javen.
That's one.
J Vision.
J Vision.
There you go.
Yes, dude. Yeah. Good time. Life.
Yeah. So, no, we lit. Nice. Yeah. I'm happy to see you cuffed. It's been a long time coming.
I'm cuffed.
Pun absolutely intended.
We're gonna leave that one there. We're gonna absolutely just leave that one there.
Sorry.
If you somehow caught that, don't just let it go. Just don't catch it. Just let it go.
What are you up to these days, Cam?
Just on the job hunt right now. I'm in the stage that you were in. Although I think you had a position, or no? Did you have a position where you, at the same company, and then you interviewed?
Yeah, so I was
an internship.
I was an intern at that same company.
So I was gonna say I was in the stage that you were in of job hunting, but that's direct upward mobility. But yeah, so just on the job hunt. If anyone wants to hire a fresh out of University of Miami anthropology major, I'm good at writing things. That's basically the thing I'm most qualified to do is writing exquisite prose. So
I write the tags and the descriptions. He writes for your heart.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
What about you, Alex, baby boy?
Well,
Alexander Cockburn.
Oh my God.
on Monday.
You mentioned to me that you had some research opportunity going.
I got some research opportunity going, working with the professor. We'll see what that's about. I don't know too many details yet. I'm still waiting. So that'll be fun.
That's very cool.
I'm still in school. I'm probably gonna be singing that song for another 8 years at the max.
God damn.
Another 8 years?
Yeah.
Pre-med life, bro.
Who knows? That's just how it goes.
Med school life. God damn.
Yeah.
But
Well,
we are praying for you.
I'm chugging on.
Yeah. That's
Jesus.
you will get there.
You will definitely get there.
Yeah.
all right.
So cool.
Enough
That's,
determination.
So what's going on with us? Yeah, I mean,
Yes, sir.
there you go.
Very happy with life right now. Hopefully, there's not too many bad omens coming my way.
Who knows? Yeah.
Who knows what the crazy life has for us?
Yeah. Take it as it comes.
I guess we'll wrap up our second variety hour of the week here.
Mm-hmm.
I had a blast talking to y'all about some nerdy shit.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't talked about gaming too much on here, so
Not for a
Yeah.
while.
always glad to talk about gaming.
Always fun.
We either do or we don't. It seems like it's either all gaming or no gaming.
Yeah, if we talk about gaming, it's all episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I guess.
anyway.
So
Yeah.
we're still nerds at heart.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We appreciate you for listening. 30 milestone. You know, kind of a big deal now. So
We kind of are.
yeah.
We
thank
are
you all
consistent.
for helping us get here. Yeah. So
Feels good, man.
yeah, it's the 30 episodes has been real.
Yeah.
Very much so. Thank you.
I'm sending love. I'm sending love to all my boys. Best like to the best in their endeavors right now. What's going on? Sending love to all the beautiful people listening. Go check us out on our subreddit r/Unboxing Life Podcast. We'll be on there.
yeah.
Leave us a comment. We'll respond.
We will absolutely
respond.
We love to hear from
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, we wanna interact with all our new listeners and everything, and listeners new and old. So yeah, drop us a line, as it were, on any of our social media. We're at Unboxing Life Pod on Twitter and Instagram as well, and then you can find all our other social media through that. But yeah, the Reddit's gonna be probably what we're popping off on the most. But obviously the Instagram is very active, so check us out on all those shits, and we will see you when you do, and you will definitely hear back from us. So adios, everyone.
Yeah, hopefully we get to engage with you guys on a much higher scale than what we currently are doing. We don't get to talk to too many listeners. You guys are a little shy, but we're getting there. I know a lot of us are socially anxious.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, come say hello, come kick it with us. We'll chat shit about just about anything, and we'll probably try to sign our comments so you know which one of us is replying to you. But yeah, it's been a fucking great year so far, and I'm happy to be here with my boys. I'm happy to be here with my boys. We lit. I love y'all. Peace out, baby.